Okay, so we're going to take a look at finding the equation of a line when you are given the slope of the line and a point that the line goes through. Now, you could choose to graph the point and then use the slope and then use a ruler to extend the line, but we don't really want to do that because sometimes, a lot of times, but probably not in these examples, you'll have a y-intercept that is not an integer, some sort of a fraction. So we need to have an exact way of finding the equation of the line without using a graph. And so that's what we're going to do now. So we are going to look at slope-intercept form. Any idea what slope-intercept form looks like? And the crickets are chirping. What's the equation of a line? Damien? Y equals mx plus b. All right. So y is equal to mx plus b. This is called slope-intercept form because you have the slope and the y-intercept in the equation already. That's why it's referred to as slope-intercept form. Now, obviously, if we're talking about slope-intercept form equations, there are other forms of linear equations. And you saw one a couple days ago that was called standard form. We'll talk more about that later. Right now, we're just dealing with slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. So, if we have the slope of -4, we already have that, and we can put that into the equation. Does that go in for m or b? M, yes, because it says m. Yeah. Okay. So right now, we know we have y is equal to -4x plus b. Now, in this point, we have three variables. We have y, we have x, and we have b. Wouldn't it be nice if we could eliminate two of the variables by substituting in numbers, and then we could solve for the third variable? Do we have any x and corresponding y values that we would be able to use and plug that into the equation? Isaac? 2 and, my goodness, they provided it for us. We have 2 and 3. What is the x value? Is it 2 or is it 3? 2. Okay. So we know that our x value is 2, and I'm going to write the 2 inside parentheses because then I know we have the slope of -4 on the outside, and you know that when two numbers are right next to each other, it means that they are going to be multiplied. All right. So we still have our plus b. We don't know what b is equal to. And this is equal to, what's our y value? 3. We're taking it from the point that's given to us. And at this point, it's just solving a linear equation problem. What is -4 times 2? -8. We still have our plus b, and this is all equal to 3. What will we do to both sides to get the b all by itself?
Add 8.
Add 8. Because the opposite of -8 is +8. What I do to one side, I must do to the other. 3 plus 8 is?
11.
So 11 is equal to b. Are we done?
No.
Not yet. We have all the pieces. We need to put the pieces together. Because remember, we're being asked to find the equation of a line in slope-intercept form. So, what is the equation for this line in slope-intercept form? Aiden?
Y equals -4.
Definitely x.
X plus 11.
And there you have it. And you're done. So let's do one more just for funsies because I'm having fun. Therefore, you are also having fun. Colin, would you mind hitting the door button? All right. So I will use a different pen color. How about red? Oh, no, it's got to be orange. Broncos. Think they're going to win the Super Bowl again?
No. Yeah.
Definitely not. Well, yeah, you're a Patriots fan. That you don't count. Sorry for everyone in Massachusetts. All right, so here we go. Same idea. We know that y equals mx plus b. What is our m value? -3/5. So we have y is equal to -3/5 x plus b. Do I have an x and y an x and a corresponding y value that I can plug into this equation? Isaac?
-1 and -4.
Negative 1 and negative 4. So is y negative 1 or negative 4?
Negative 4.
Negative 4. So we have negative 4 is equal to negative 3/5 x. Oh, but not x, right? So what are we going to write instead of x?
Negative 1.
Negative 1 plus b. So what is negative 1 times negative 3/5? Negative 3/5. All right. So we have negative 4 is equal to negative 3/5.
No, it's 3/5.
Oh, why is it not negative?
Because it's negative times negative.
Oh, a negative times a negative is a positive. Perfect. And so then we have plus b. So what are we going to do to both sides of the equation to get to the b all by itself?
Minus 3/5.
Let's subtract 3/5. So when I subtract 3/5 from both sides, what do I end up with on the left side? Negative 4 and 3/5 is equal to b. So let's put this all together into one equation. What is my final equation? Ava? Plus negative 4. Well, I'm just writing down what she said. So this is correct, and as you pointed out, Sam, there's a simpler way of writing it. You could have just said minus. You could have just gotten away. Come on, there you go. You could have just gotten away with saying minus here. All right. Are there questions on how to find the equation of a line in slope-intercept form when you have the slope and a point that it passes through? All right.